Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Texas Longhorns against the Oregon Ducks. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
Guys, I caught up with Coach Steve Sarkisian before the game. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under Coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Steps out at the 16, would have been a lot better off just taking a knee in the end zone. There's the handoff. Fighting off the defender.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Second down after that previous play. He hands it off from the gun. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Using his legs, it smothers. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Really solid stuff from this offense. Your quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Defense makes another stop. Third down coming up.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Scanning the field. It's Manning. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Yeah, as a quarterback, you really love to have that one back. This is third and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on first and second down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down at their own end of the field. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Trying for a fourth down completion. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on fourth down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then be on time with the ball. The wide receiver is able to get past the sticks before he turns, and it's a completion and a first down.
Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Oh, no, no, no. Chris, you do not want to see this. This is the opening drive of the game for this offense, and you're taking a huge shot as a quarterback. You've got to get down or get out of bounds. You do not want to see this as a head coach.
Looking to pass here on second down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Second down and very long now. The intentional grounding penalties typically costly. Back to pass. It's Manning. The pass rush closing in. They're going to scramble now. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
This is a really solid job by this defense. Look at the pursuit of the quarterback as he scrambles, and they're just forcing him to the outside. And as he gets near the sideline, now he's got a decision to make. Do I take a hit, try to get 1 or 2 more extra yards, or just step out of bounds? I think this is the correct decision. There's no reason to take that contact, so he just steps out for a short gain.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. Slides down, will avoid the tackle.
Good scramble by this quarterback. I know it doesn't pick up a ton of yards here, but you're creating a more manageable down and distance, and you're getting down and avoiding the hit. It's a really good job managing the game and managing the hits that you're going to take throughout the game.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. Turnover on downs after that defensive stop.
Well, this is the risk you run. You're going to be this aggressive on the opening series of the game, and they don't get it. And now the momentum is clearly on the other side. What a great job by that defense. And now if I'm the offense going on the field, I'm going to be aggressive right away. In this sudden change environment, why not take a shot? In the first couple of plays, I think they put the ball in the air.
Some hard running there through a tackle. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Takes the handoff again. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. End of the first quarter here, still no score. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. To throw, it's Moore. Receiver makes the catch. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Really love this play design on third down. You get into a 3-by-1 formation and try to get your best player in a one-on-one situation on the backside, and it's an easy slant, easy pitch and catch, beautiful route, beautiful ball, and it's a conversion for the offense.
Quick throw to the left, and it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Davison. Oh, and he's in the clear now. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again. Here comes the rush. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he grows. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Incomplete. Second down coming out. To the air. It's Moore. Finds an open target on the left side. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage, play some tight man, and force him to really work for that release.
A completion makes it second down. Looking for a receiver. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Third down and short in this championship game on the 9th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Touchdown, Oregon! They draw first blood in this national title game. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Simon. And they'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Here's the 2nd down play. And he's got it again. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Looking to throw it deep. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. 1st and 10 play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out.
What a really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry.
Give this offense a lot of credit. They needed to put together a drive after their defense just gave up the touchdown, and they've been able to do so. Nice 1st down there.
And the Ducks will signal for their 1st timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Longhorns looking to cash in the red zone. Going toward the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief drill. They get in the end zone. They match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group. And now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive, and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
Oh, that one's picked off. He's at the 50. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's got it inside the 15. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. Dropping back, it's Moore. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Finds his man, it's Stewart. And now Oregon will spend their 2nd timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. The sure hands, it's Stewart. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Ducks.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. They start the drive here looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. To the air, it's Manning. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. And he fields it inside the 15. And the returner will be brought down. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Stewart. Makes the grab, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker.
This battle on the outside is fun to watch. Chris, they're doing a good job on both sides. This is good execution by the quarterback and wide receiver. They complete the slant. But how about the defensive back? He's right in his hip pocket, so right when that ball is completed, he gets him down to the ground.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. That's reeled in. It's Stewart. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Looking downfield, it's Moore. Tries the right with a quick throw. The pass is intercepted. Heads out of bounds after the interception. Defense makes a huge play here in this close game.
Well, that's certainly not what they drew up at halftime. You try to make adjustments as a coaching staff and really impress on your players. The importance of that first series of the 3rd quarter, and that's just a terrible mistake by the quarterback and a huge turnover for the defense.
Ball handed off. Oh, look out. He's got open. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Texas. He runs it into the end zone.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line now. 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. He's not going to get there. They come up empty and miss a chance to tie the game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's brought down there. And the Ducks come to the line in a hurry-up. Looking to pass. It's Moore. He'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. When we go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today, he's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joe, they go to him trying to secure it.
And Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time and then accurately hitting the wide receiver in stride. If that happens, there's really nothing the defense can do.
Looking to chuck it again. Defense is coming after him. Touchdown, Oregon. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
What a spectacular catch. Look at the body control as he leaves his feet. That's a pretty good throw, too. He's given himself some leverage away from the defense, trusting his wide receiver, but an even better catch. What a play.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point puts them up 9 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Dropping back. It's Manning. Pressure is coming. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on third down. Coming after him. And the ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
My first question in these situations is, did he secure it and become a runner, or is this an incompletion? And I think you can see that he's able to secure body part. Now there's an element of time. Yeah, he's definitely a runner. That's a fumble and a great turnover for this defense.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Could take it all the way. And that's a solid return after the interception.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's caught. It's Brown. They can't stop him. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. Breaks free down the right side. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's how you finish a play. Extra point try coming now. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner forced out at the 15. That's where the drive will start. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Dropping back. It's Moore. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Moore. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Boy, tough decision here for the head coach. I think they're probably going to punt this one away, rely on their defense. With this field position, I think that's what they need to do.
Leading here in the 4th quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. Looking to throw again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop. The defense makes the stop. Turnover on downs. A huge moment in this championship game. Oh, a crucial moment. This quarterback's had such a solid game, but with a chance to seal it, cannot come through there. We'll see if that ends up haunting him as the defense will take over.
Chris, give this group a lot of credit. You can tell.
Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they'd have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here. Well, this is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable 3rd down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Oh, he's got open space. He's in the clear. Here he goes. Inside the 30. Inside the 20.
This offensive line just winning the point of attack. They are doing a great job opening up holes for this run game. And now it's just about executing, making somebody miss at the 2nd level, and they get a big explosive run.
It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Using his legs, it's Hill. Touchdown, Ducks. They jump on top now here in the 4th. The Ducks with an answer.
That's just a clutch touchdown for this group and the opportunity to take the lead. But now, Chris, the pressure is on their defense. They've got to go out there and hold the lead with time left on the clock. We'll see if they can do it.
Back to throw. It's Moore. He'll make it into the end zone. So now they lead by a field goal here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's a run. Running back's got it. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. When the flag is out before the snap, the defense... to another exciting college football matchup. We've got an intriguing neutral setting for this battle here today. A neutral site showdown where neither team has the home field edge. It's the Oregon Ducks against the Oregon Ducks. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
I caught up with the Ducks head coach before the game. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me, this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. I am challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Dropping back, it's Moore, bringing pressure, and he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Shotgun formation here on third down. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs. They're stopped on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, that's a frustrating situation. Fourth down, you feel like you can connect there. The timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
As the first down is still going. Breaks free in the clear. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Oregon.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Oh, it's a fumble. Who's going to come up with it? The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
I always hold my breath when these returners start to try to fight for extra yardage, and here the ball hits the ground. But he is so fortunate that this bounces right back to them, and their offense can come on the field. That was almost a massive turnover in this game.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets him up now 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Can he make it to the marker? He strikes the tackle. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
To throw, it's Moore. Looking for the wideout. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
I tell you, got to play well on third down.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And the pressure's on. Makes the catch. It's Stewart. Bring him down, but not before he converts that fourth down play. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. We bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first down, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Here comes the pressure. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do, was get this quarterback off of his spot. And here he's got to escape to the right side of the field. And now he's on the run. And he is just not...
End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ducks. For the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's got to carry this offense. And wow, as he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan. And obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
Looking to pass. It's Moore. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Just unable to hook up, and it felt to me like the quarterback rushed it right there, and they just can't connect for the two-point conversion. They'll come away with only 6 on this drive.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. He's got breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Breaks. Now here he goes. The 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Oregon. They'll set up for the PAT. PAT makes it an 8-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Hill. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to throw. It's Moore. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. Nice grab. It's Moore. He goes out of bounds, but they move it across the 20.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Grab down the middle. It's Hill. Sees an opening. He's in the... here he goes. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for his big tight end. And that one falls incomplete. That'll do it for quarter number one. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field, but ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Handoff here from the shotgun. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Moore. Caught over the middle. It's Hill. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, it looks like the offense caught them being aggressive. This defense took a shot. They sent everybody, and the quarterback saw it, got the completion, and that's a big gain down the field. Now this offense set up 1st and goal inside the 10-yard line. That is a great job of recognition by the quarterback. If the defense is going to be aggressive, you got to make them pay.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And the Ducks will signal for their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with here in the first half. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for 6. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense told us their goal on every series is to end the series with a kick, whether that's a punt or a field goal. And here, a stop on 3rd down, in particular leading to 4th and long, it looks like they'll be able to achieve that objective as the field goal unit really should come on the field.
The field goal is good. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. He'll lose 5 on the play.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays to the wide receiver, the tight end, something creative like this, is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've done that. Once you attack the defense with your traditional run game, traditional pass game, that's exactly when they're set up to get hit.
Oh, the ball comes loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Fires quickly to the left. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Breaks into the open. He could go. Touchdown, Ducks. The big fella takes it all the way back for a pick 6. You'll never forget that moment.
What a run back. This guy has been one of my favorites in watching film. He plays this free safety position about as well as anybody in the country. But what I really love is he reverts back to that talented offensive player we knew from high school. Look at his moves with the ball in his hands. Now he's a threat, and he puts it all the way in the end zone.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Ducks will crank up the tempo.
Beautiful design here, getting the ball to a player that you want to impact the game. Non-traditional ways, that's what it's all about for play callers and play designers. And this wide receiver is a heck of a player. You can see that speed pop off the screen. They're getting the ball to him in the run game, and he creates a big explosive play. Defense saves a touchdown with this tackle.
And now Oregon will spend their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket the rest of the half. Into the clear. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. The Ducks line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And now the final timeout taken by the Ducks. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half.
This defense told us all week long they were going to be prepared for these more exotic style runs where they're trying to get the ball on the perimeter, the wide receiver, the tight end. They understood that this was a big part of this offense's game plan, and they were ready for it. Great pursuit, good leverage of the ball, and then they're tackling in space. That's a beautiful job.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Moore. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. He missed it. Off target that time. And it's still a 2-point deficit after the miss.
That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, and go out there and miss it. He was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when I was down on the field pregame. And here we go in the live situation, and he misses it.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Oh, the pass rush gets home. The Ducks will signal for their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away.
Well, this is the problem with taking a sack on first down. It's long yardage. Now they don't get a completion, and it's going to be third and forever.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking downfield, it's Moore. A deep shot to the left side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
You just can't make this type of a throw. He throws it up for grabs. Basically, it's like a punt, and you got to credit the defense. They are able to track the ball and get this thing for an interception. Beautiful job by them, but serious mistake from the quarterback.
And now it's fumbled. What a decision. And the defense comes up with the football. And so that will wrap up a very interesting first half of play. Stay tuned for the halftime break. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. Offense is back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down play coming up. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory.
This is a bold decision by this offensive coordinator. I thought they might try to just draw him offside, get the free first down, but they actually snap it, go for it on 4th and short, and they're able to pick it up.
And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this is a magnificent job by this defense. You get these toss sweeps, and here's the deal. You've got to secure the edge and use leverage out there, and they do a great job of that, and the running back has to get himself back in the interior. Once he does that, he's running right back into the pursuit of the defense, and, Chris, there's nowhere to go. That's a great stop.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. That gain sets up a third down play. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
This defense has to adjust. You can't just allow them to run for first downs. You've probably got to commit more resources to stopping the run. Look for more middle closed defense. That means a single safety in the middle of the field. You put an extra hat in the run box in order to stop the run.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
This is exactly what they talked to us about in our meetings this week. This defense was going to be prepared for the creative run play, the non-traditional look, and they're exactly right. They're ready for it, and here creating a loss.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. To throw, it's Moore. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and going the other direction.
Trying to find room. It's Hill. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Yeah, now we're playing some defense here. That's teaching tape stuff right there. You're blitzing this offense, and look at the stick in the backfield. You got to put that on a tape and send it around to everybody in the country. This is exactly how you tackle.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss. Second down and 15. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's got his man wide open. Touchdown, Oregon. He breaks away for the touchdown.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. before the end of the quarter. Look out, he's breaking free. Here he goes. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Fielded in the end zone. It's Davison. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Comes back out on the field. Grinding away on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
This was a concern for this offense the entire week. This pass rush is very good. And with the quarterback's eyes down the field, he's not protecting the football. That is a beautiful job by this defensive line, getting home and getting the ball out. First down for their offense.
First and goal, a chance to claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Here we go. Ready? Go.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, that is not what you want offensively. It reminds me of a couple of years ago. You remember that toss sweep Texas tried to run against Ohio State in the college football playoff? Just didn't work, and they couldn't get the ball in the end zone. What do they do here? I think they probably got to throw it.
They bring him down, but they'll spot the ball to 3.
Chris, those are tough yards in this situation. It's goal to go. You can see all the defenders up near the line of scrimmage. They're doing a good job in this run game, being creative here, getting the ball on the perimeter. And now it might be time to go back to the middle. You softened them up on the edge, maybe get downhill for the touchdown.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Oregon! And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And not through the PAT, so the lead is 5 here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. It's a shotgun run call. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. Over the middle and incomplete.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those three together.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, had a chance and another interception. Couldn't quite hold on. That's going to be fourth down.
Chris, it seems to me like this quarterback...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Trying for a fourth down completion. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Chris, you just have to give a lot of credit to this defense. They were clearly focused right there. Great job in preparation. They knew what was coming, and they were able to get off the field. This group is fast, they're physical, but more than that, they're prepared, and they showed it on that last snap.
Muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
This is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
Here comes the point after attempt. Can you believe it? The BAT is no good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Scanning the field. It's Moore. The pass rush closing in. And it's intercepted. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He escapes the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down.
Chris, this is a really good job by this defense. They're going to flush the quarterback out to the right side. Watch as then they pursue. He's got nowhere to go with the ball down the field, and it allows that pursuit to get home. They contact him as he's trying to release the ball. It leads to the incompletion. What a great feeling it is. You're on the field, running the clock out, headed towards a victory. This group has been outstanding all day long. Big credit to that offensive line. Feel like they've been good in pass protection, and here showing they can be good in the run game as well.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And the Ducks will signal for their first timeout. Big fourth down play coming up as they decide what to call. The Ducks will signal for their first timeout. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this fourth down play. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
drive now on the 25. Back to pass. It's Moore. Looking for a late, deep throw. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the Stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Kicking team makes the recovery, but a little over-eager. May have touched it before it went 10 yards. Penalty flag is down. The Ducks expect to be able to just bleed the clock out here in the final minute. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. And now Oregon will spend their second timeout. They've still got one more left to work with. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. He's got a crease. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Ducks. There was no catching him that time.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. Tackle at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. To throw, it's Moore. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, this protection has been an issue all day long, and here again the quarterback is hit as he throws the football. He just has never been comfortable, and another incompletion for this offense.
Incompletion makes it second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. On the move now. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain that moves the ball outside the 40.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
That's caught. It's Moore. Breaks into the clear. He goes out of bounds inside the 45.
That's a good pickup. Moving the chains, stopping the clock. Now they still have that timeout left. They need to push the ball down the field. Got to get in the end zone in this situation.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. 5-yard pickup on first down sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Here comes the rush. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. Touchdown, Oregon. They connect for 6. The Ducks with an answer.
And still enough time on the clock after you can cut it down to a one-possession game. They've got to feel like they're in a great position here. You can either kick it away and rely on your defense, go for the onside kick, but one possession away in this game.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Fights through a tackle. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Second down after that run on the previous play. So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0.